So we arrived in Costa Rica at a really interesting time. Right before we got there, a volcano had erupted in the South Pacific, sending off a tsunami all over the Pacific Ocean. Now, being somebody from the Midwest basically my whole life, I didn't really know what to expect for a tsunami. I thought it'd be one wave, it would come through and it would be over with, but it messed the tides up, and instead of the tides going in and out twice a day, they were going out 2 to 3 times per hour, leaving rocks like this exposed. And when you try to do some shore fishing, you walk out there and the tide immediately comes back in, putting you 3-4 feet underwater. Then you're stepping and kicking on rocks. Not a good time. So that was a failed fishing outing. But we found a guide, hired him for the next morning. He picked us up right in front of our room. His name is Pablo. He's agreed to take us a few miles down the coast and hopefully get us on top of a roosterfish. I have brought a 9-weight fly rod and a spinning reel with, I believe, 20-pound monofilament test on it. And Pablo's not excited about that monofilament because he calls it plastic line and says it's not good enough to bring in the fish. We'll see what happens. I can't imagine 20 pounds not being thick enough, but I guess we are in the ocean. Who knows what's swimming out there? We're just going to have fun with it and see what we can get into. So I started off fishing with the fly rod, but realized very quickly that that was not going to be the right technique. The topwater popper, you can see the fish, cast straight towards them, not have to bring all your line in and do casts out. You wouldn't think that extra 3 seconds or so would make a big difference, but with these fast-moving fish going in and out, it made a huge difference. By the time I got the fly out on top of them, the fish would a lot of times be gone. So, looks like the spinning reel and the popper is going to be the hot ticket item today. Finally got that jack landed off of my plastic line that Pablo is not a fan of. It took so long, my arm is tired, and we decided it would be a good idea to do some trolling, check out the cove, see if fish are swimming anywhere else, and just give my arm a little bit of a break. This was really interesting while trolling. We kept thinking that we were getting bites, and it turned out we had a fish on the whole time, and when you see it here, you'll understand why. When it was swimming along with the boat, we had no idea that there was a fish on, but then when it turned sideways, it was long enough, it would create a little resistance. So we were dragging this poor needlefish behind us for a while, not knowing that it was hooked onto us, and Pablo said, if there's one needlefish, there's going to be tons of them. So we decided to switch our techniques back to top water with spinning rod, but not without first getting a picture with this sweet needlefish. There's 10 different species of needlefish. I didn't look in to see which type it is. If that's something you care about, you can post it in the comments below. But we are more concerned about catching a roosterfish off of a topwater popper, which has been my dream for the last couple years. We're seeing a few roosterfish running around with the mahi out here, and we might have just hooked into one. Oh, it's a roosterfish!
We got him! We got him!
Yay! We got him! Woo! My amigo!
Hey! Whoa, baby!
Oh, man! Yes! So I finally caught my first roosterfish, had a blast on the water with Pablo, would absolutely do it again. I love Costa Rica, I love fishing down here, I'll definitely be back. Thanks for watching, make sure to like and subscribe. That's why I came here, for this fish.